Chris, your old club, is this a game that you look forward to?
Games are different when you play against your old team. I think you want to win that slightly bit more. But it's the same incentive for us. 3 points are there for us to get, and that's what we're going to get.
And obviously, after last week's disappointment at Colchester, there's perhaps is it a case of you owe the fans a performance, or is it just a case of actually you want to make amends yourselves professionally?
I think it's both. I think fans pay good money to come and watch us perform well. I think previous weeks we've not done that, which is something we're really disappointed about as well. So I think we need to go up there and perform well for the fans, and obviously try to get 3 points in the league as well.
It's almost a consistency issue, isn't it? But at the same time, you look at who Cheltenham have got results against. Actually, results against teams in the bottom half of the table have been very good. So I suppose in that way, Cheltenham as a team are finding the consistency.
Yeah, I think we need to put both together now. I think we've got good points against Yeovil and Macclesfield without playing to our potential, I believe. Obviously, played games against Crawley, Swindon, where we played well but didn't come out with the points that we wanted. I think it's getting the consistency of both of them. Like giving the fans something to look forward to, a bit of excitement, as well as getting the points as well.
And obviously there are a few changes in January, so I suppose that's going to take a little bit of time to bed in as well.
Yeah, but it's good. Obviously, competition for places, lads are going to be hungrier. Obviously, the new lads have got to buy into what the gaffer's doing here, which obviously is going to take a bit of time. But they look good additions, to be fair. And
Jordan Tilson, for instance, probably the type of player that was needed with Nigel Attingana out injured, so obviously much needed. How have you found sort of building that relationship with Jordan?
He's good. I think he's a very energetic player. He breaks the game up well for us, and I think defensively we've conceded a lot of goals recently, so I think he helps that side of the game. Obviously not at the minute because obviously we conceded 3 against Colchester. But he's got a lot of energy in there. But obviously Nigel's a massive miss for us. But hopefully Tills can do a job.
And obviously with Grimsby, do you sort of still look out for their results at all?
Not really, no. Obviously I was there a year and a bit. Didn't really play. The second year I was there under Russell Slade, so not really. Obviously they're a bit higher up in the league, so obviously we look at teams that are around us. So obviously we just look at probably most League 2 results after games. So it's not just a case of actually your homework's done for this game in advance, then you've still got to prepare for it as you would any other game. Yeah, obviously it's a game that we need to try and get 3 points from, no matter who it's against. The fact that it's my old club means nothing. Obviously they're on a good run at the minute, getting some decent results and playing some decent football. So it's going to be difficult there, but I think we can do a job. And obviously a lot of frustration after last week. How has that sort of felt in training in terms of the way in which you've been able to channel it and try and work towards putting things right? Yeah, I think we've got, like you said, we've got to channel the frustration that we've got, like, personally and team-wise into getting results. Obviously we've got 15 games left now. We need to pick up as many points as we can, finish as high as we can. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you.
Chris, when you've been at your best, when you had the good runs of form, you had a lot of the ball, haven't you? You've dominated, which you couldn't really seem to do when you first came in. You were struggling to keep the ball, and that's obviously improved. But at Colchester, what do you think it was that you couldn't? Was it them, the way they were playing, or was it just something that you weren't doing, in terms of possession, because you couldn't seem to keep the ball? Could you?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. I think we need to be brave when we're in possession. Obviously, the way teams are pressing us now, they know how we play. They're putting 3 high up against our 3, which we need to be brave with it. Try to combat that and obviously beat the press to help us get up. So like you've said, the games that we've looked good in, we've kept the ball and had a high percentage of possession.
Obviously, everyone's got a chip in. Do you feel a lot of responsibility on your shoulders for that side of it, for keeping the ball, because that's what your game's all about, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But I think the players we've got in the team, we've got a squad that can do that. It's not just me. Obviously, Till's coming in, he can do it. CT can do it. Dawes can do it. Mads. We've got a lot of ball playing midfielders and everybody in the squad, to be fair, that can do that side. So I think it's not more responsibility than me than anybody else.
Has Jordan coming in changed your role at all in midfield?
Not really. I thought I'd be able to get forward a bit more. In the past 2 games, I don't think I've been able to. but hopefully it'll keep us more solid. Obviously we've seen a lot of goals, so hopefully that'll change with the two playing in there. But no, it's just an extra body there.
Yeah, like I said, year and a half at Grimsby. It's a big old ground, isn't it? Traditional old place that can be a decent atmosphere. When
it's good, yeah. The fans there are one of the best in the league, to be fair. The away support that they took when I was there, he's up there. So it'd be our place to go to. Like I said, they're on a good run. They're playing some good football. Obviously the fans will get behind them, but we need to keep them quiet and try and play our game.